Yes, people. Hope everyone's good. Another episode of Real Ball Talk. The North London Derby aftermath is the topic today. The game obviously just finished. We know what the score was. Arsenal getting the job done. Yeah, man. Before we get into all of that, Jalil, what are you saying, bro?
I'm all good, bro. You know how it gets. It's a Sunday. We need to prepare for work and that. But I've got time for this. There was a lot of smack going on last time, and how Arsenal weren't going to win and that. And look. I know we're going to get into it, but I'm in a good mood, bro, and I hope you both are well as well.
Yeah, man. We're good, thanks. We're good. And Rash, bro, what are you saying?
Alhamdulillah. That's good. How you guys doing?
Hey, good. Good, all good. I can see the smiles beaming from the screens. There's only one game that gives that feeling, and I think it's the North London Derby. So let's get straight into it. It's the only thing that we're doing today. We know that United start at 7:15, so hopefully we shouldn't overrun too much. But listen, people, Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1. Good victory for Arsenal. Action-packed game. Well, to be fair, I say action-packed. We dominated for about 85 minutes. They did nothing. They scored one of the best goals I've ever seen, to be fair to them. That Lamela finish was incredible, but we dominated, got a big goal before halftime, and then, like I said, slotted that pen in the second half. And then last 5 minutes, it got a bit hairy. I think they just wanted to see the game out, started panicking. But we got the job done. Arsenal victorious in the North London Derby. So I guess, you know what, Jalil, you got the prediction spot on. You said 2-1.
I did.
So I'm going to give it to you to take it away from here, man.
Look, it was a good performance, man. It was a good performance. This is the thing. When we win, I kind of get speechless because everything that I expected, and I said on the day when we did our predictions for this game, I said I fancy us. Do you know what I mean? And I said, do you know what I said as well? I said there's no way Spurs ain't scoring. There's no way Spurs ain't scoring. And I said they will score first and then we'll get the 2. And look, it happened. I didn't think it would come at a demise of a red card or anything. I didn't think it would come at that. But, and also, we're doing our player comparisons. There's a lot of players that stood up for me today. Cedric deserves to be in our 11. Tierney. Now, I've got to eat my words with this one because I said Reguilon's better. Was it because of the system today? Maybe. But Reguilon weren't in the game today like Tierney was. Tierney was back and forth. Not going to lie to you, he was out of position again for a lot of the comebacks. But luckily, our system had Xhaka filling in his spot. So I was happy with that. But you could do whatever you want up there. But we got cover here. I'm sweet. So, all in all, and also Bell, I'm one of Bell's biggest fans as well, yeah? This system wasn't set up for Bell. Because if you look to the left hand, if you look to the other side, who was it? It was Reguilon and Son. Double teaming. Bell ain't built for that no more. He ain't defended since he left Spurs. God knows how long ago. Do you know what I mean? Now that he's back, he's just attacking. He's not built for this system. He's not built to just sit back and then bang. Do you know what I mean? He's built to take on players and do the thing. But Jose said, no, not today, buddy. Not today. Do the defensive work and let's go. And he didn't do it and he got taken off. So all fairness to him, he ain't that kind of player. So that's the only defensive block for him. Harry Kane again, when it needs to happen, Harry Kane will show up. That's probably why he's one of the best strikers in the world. He didn't score today. He wasn't really involved in the game, but the last 10 minutes plus the extra time he was involved. So it was a bit of a funny one. But all in all, we got the win, baby, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was said, and I think in a way it's been a good day for Arteta. There were a lot of questions before the game. Not just on Aubameyang, which we know what happened to him now with the lateness. There was also the whole thing around Martinelli not in the squad. So he had a lot of pressure and he will feel in a way vindicated for that result. And it's something that he can take away. And yeah, to be fair, he didn't even bring on Aubameyang, which again, it leaves the question, why have him on the bench? But maybe you could say that not bringing him on makes an even bigger statement to him because it would just have pissed off Aubameyang even more to be on the bench and then not come on. So yeah, no, big up to Arteta for that. It ended up being the right decision. But yeah, so Rash, obviously people smash that like button as you join in. and do subscribe if you're new. Rash, bro, like, give me your thoughts on the game.
Total control. Total control. Total dominance. Wasn't worried one moment of the game. Like, talk about game management from beginning to end. It was incredible to watch. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Knowing that they do have the threats that they do in Kane, Son, Bale, it was just kept quiet. Kane didn't touch the ball in our box till like the 80th minute.
Yeah,
that is incredible. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we played really well. Our backline was very organized. They looked after each other. It's like they had the conversation with Leno. Leno, if it ain't on, don't play it. Because he was hitting it long when it wasn't on. You know what I'm trying to say? So he started to use his brain. The backline was just using their brains a lot. Tierney is an animal, bro. The way he ripped up that line, no one can't say anything. Remember, I told you, I said, well, today we're going to know who's better. Yeah? Regular.
Yeah, you said it.
I said it, bro.
You said that.
Now we know. No more conversation. Because I said after that, no more conversations about this. Yeah? So we got, but flipping hell, the boy Xhaka, you know. What a performance. What a performance. That boy, that his positioning, his covering, his tackles, you know what I mean? Getting to the second balls, playing certain balls through. I think he had a really good game in the midfield. Do you know what I mean? He stopped their midfield from it. Like, Ndombele couldn't touch the ball, bruv. Yeah, couldn't touch the ball. Yeah, and when he did, Xhaka was clamping that. Do you know what I mean? Partey had, I don't know, he's a bit worrying me sometimes now, man, because sometimes he's doing a bit too much, I think. Do you know what I mean? He gets away with it, but he won't be able to get away with it all the time. So I think just a couple things he needs to fix out. It's not as sharp as he could be on the ball. But yeah, brilliant performance by him as well today. I think Cedric had a brilliant game, especially when Pepe came on as well. Yeah, when Pepe come on, you could see them talking. They were just like, yeah, let's just do what we do. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And they were just badding up that line. Saka, I hope he's not injured too much. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope it's just a little knock and he can run that off. Lacazette, listen, I don't care what anyone says about Lacazette. Yeah, when anyone tries to put his name in my groups and they're disrespectful to him, bruv, their strikers can't do what he does. Yeah, he's like a midfielder and a striker at the same time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he gets the ball, he lays it off. He's in every build-up play. He holds it up. He wins us free kicks. He's strong. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's aggressive on the ball. Like, it's just what you need. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And the boy Odegaard today.
He was good.
Now we're starting to see what he's about. Remember we were saying we can see what he's kind of trying to do? He's now doing it. Yeah, every time he got on the ball, looked very dangerous today. He tracks back, he tackles as well. He's an aggressive lad for a little skinny guy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he's putting in work, and I really like that. He's playing for the badge more than some others at the minute. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I think he's really putting in some really good shifts. Subs that came on, Willian, Nene, anyone else who else come on? That was it.
Willian, Nene, and Pepe half time.
Pepe, yeah. So Pepe, I think
to be fair.
Yeah, I think Pepe played really well when he came on. Got straight into the game. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Knew exactly what the structure and what the idea of the game was about, and he just slotted straight in. Willian, bloody touch towards the end as well. Played the ball to Tottenham a couple times. Not really feeling that. Onene, just game management, just putting an extra defender on just to make sure that Spurs don't be through, because in the last couple of minutes they were trying to think. I thought Kane was going to score, but as you were saying, I'm not even going to say what I call him, but Lamela, bloody hell, what a goal! What a goal! What a goal! Yeah. I was looking at it, and at first I was mad at Leno. Like, why? No one, they even had one shot and you can't save it. But when I saw that, the speed that he got on that ball and in the corner, and it had a curl on it, it curled. How do you do that? Quality.
You got a
goal of the season. Goal of the season.
Do you know what? You got to give respect to Lamela, because I'll be honest with you, the game was a bit slow, but Lamela brought the derby feel. Xhaka and Lamela, them two on the pitch, give it that derby feel. Was it just me? Or was
No,
it?
no.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah, them two. Yeah, them two were just battling. Yeah, them two were battling. I'll give it to them. That's the type of players they are, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The type of players they are.
Right.
So
Derby's leave a late foot in. Do a weird slide challenge, solid challenge. You know what I mean? Might even win the ball, but he's gonna break you at the same time. You know what I mean? Them solid ones. Need that in a derby.
Yeah. No, it was. You know what? Yeah, it was a good win for us, to be fair. And I think I wasn't really that worried, even at the end when they kind of got on top. I just kind of thought like we just had so much control of the game today that it was not. I mean, obviously Kane hit the post, but as I've said before, I mean, people don't really touch on this because it's Harry Kane, but Harry Kane hasn't scored a free kick for 7 years, and he's only scored one in his whole career.
Swear down.
Yeah, Harry Kane hasn't scored a free kick for 7 years.
I thought that was more. No?
He scored one free kick in his whole career.
Top
Deflected last minute against Aston Villa 2014, but obviously, and that's what makes me laugh because every time he steps up to a free kick, the media, the pundits always hype it up like you should be mad worried. He hasn't scored one in 7 years. So, like, I'm literally never worried.
Maybe because he scored so much against us, we assumed that he banged.
Maybe, I don't know. Obviously, it's Harry Kane, so he's English, so he's going to get that benefit of the doubt, innit? If it was certain other man, they'll tell him to get off the free kicks. They're still pushing for this guy to take the free kicks. But anyway, still like... yeah.
Like you were saying, though, he has added a lot to his game, man. There was one ball that he put in, and I thought it went onto Dele Alli's head.
Yeah.
Bruv, I don't know. There was just a little gap that he had. He found a gap and put the ball in, and the ball was terrific, man.
Perfect.
Kane's just not.
Yeah, Kane's quality, though, to be fair. Kane, he was the one today. Obviously, Son went off, which was unlucky for them, but, you know...
When he was on, was he quiet? He was quiet.
Yeah, he didn't do anything when he was on. So I don't really feel like they can use that as an excuse. And plus, they play Son every single minute of every game. So eventually, a hamstring is one of the biggest ones that comes from fatigue. So yeah, but I feel like, it was a good. I feel like Smith Rowe played very well as well, actually.
He did. He really good. I actually forgot, you know, but you know what? He put in a really good shift. He does what he normally does. He picks the ball up and he drives to the final third of the pitch. You know what I mean? And he's not afraid. Plays risky balls, and he's good. He's good for the return. He's good for the first touch as well. He's a really good player, man. He's got a good engine on him as well for a young lad, and he's, you know what I mean? He's strong as well.
He's only got to get better.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you can see that Arteta clearly likes to have a winger on one side who can like run with the ball, and a winger on the other side who's more technically intelligent.
Yeah.
Because if you see, he likes Willian or Smith Rowe on that left-hand side. And that's kind of a little bit of a Wenger trait. Wenger likes those type of wingers as well, like the Rosiskis, the Cazorlas, the Rosiskis, them type of man, Kleb. You see what I mean? Them techie man, they're not going to run past you, but it's hard to get the ball off them. So now, big up Smith Rowe. I thought he was superb today. Him and Turney were just cooked. Bale and Doherty. He was atrocious, bro.
Oh, Doherty! What a poor game.
Big him up, bro.
Are we doing Spurs player ratings as Jesse's not here?
We'll do Spurs player ratings. We'll do Spurs player ratings. But
I don't hear nothing about Højbjerg. Yeah, I don't hear nothing.
Bro, honestly, I love him, but I didn't even see Underbelly today. I did
him on the floor.
Two man on him.
Bro, every time he had the ball, 2 man on him, bro. I didn't see him. I didn't see Son. I didn't see Kane. I didn't see Bell. I'd probably say was the worst of the lot. He just looked so slow, though. Like, was my fear with him. But listen, let's get. So, which player ratings do we want to do first? Spurs or Arsenal?
Let's go Spurs, man. First, let's do Spurs
first. Let's do the winner second.
Quick. Make it. Let's do it quick.
Yeah. All
right. One.
All right, Jalil, I'll start with you, Loris.
For me, the first goal he should have saved. Or he could have saved. I'm not saying he should have. He could have saved. That's kind of his fault. That puts him down a bit. But the penalty, you can't really say penalties. For me, he gets a standard 5. He didn't. Well, his distribution was good on the pressure. We had Laka running at him. You know, putting him under pressure and all boys. So I'm gonna give him a 5, standard 5 for me.
Yeah. Rash, your boyhood Arsenal fan, Doherty.
So, 30. I'd give him like a 3 today, man. I'm well disappointed. I think very highly of Doherty, but today he was trash.
He was bad. And Jalil, I actually saw the thing on the group chat. I don't know if you guys saw about Davinson Baresi Sanchez as the media put a few years ago. So what are you giving him, bro?
Look, the way you got disrespected Boateng for getting spun, since you got spun by Gundogan, yeah, I'm not having it. Man can't get more than a 2. He gets a 1 for turning up and a 2 for actually making 1 good tackle today, and that's it. He can hold a 2 from me.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that
he gave away a pen as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he was saying he got the ball. That's outrageous, bro.
That was crazy.
That's outrageous. But anyway, who played with him? Alderweireld, Rash.
Oh yeah, he was good.
Alderweireld, I'd give him a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's, yeah. He kind of held the defense together, to be fair. Yeah. And Reguilon, Jalil.
Reguilon for me can hold a 5 as well. When Son was on the pitch, them two were doing the business on that side. It was difficult, as you can see, all our tackles coming from the left. When Son went off, it was Reguilon by himself, so he can hold a 5.
No, Rash was disagreeing there.
No, they weren't. I didn't see them do none.
Yeah, to be fair, I was not gonna lie, I slightly agree with Rash there.
So what we said, do you want to change it? Because I'm still going to stick with a 5. He gets a standard.
5's good.
That's
I just
cool.
didn't see what you saw. That's all.
Yeah.
you don't see past the hate. I understand.
Højbjerg, Rash. Højbjerg.
5. He was fouling all over the pitch, man. He's lucky he didn't get sent off before Lamela, to be honest. He's lucky. Hold on, did he even get booked in the end?
I don't think he got booked.
No
disrespect. He needed to get booked a long time ago. He's lucky he was on the pitch.
He bodied Partey as well, you know. I saw that.
He bodied Partey like 4 times.
Yeah, no, I was upset. I can't lie.
Well, yeah, that was peak still.
I was like, nah, he's taking the mic.
Partey going back at the end with that nice skill where he let the ball run across his body and left him behind. That was nice. Who's next? Ndombele.
Who? Gets Ndombele. He can hold a 4 from me. He was there, but we had 2 men on him. He didn't get much. He can't get a standard 5. He did get it below a 5. He didn't lose the ball, but he lost the ball in tackles and stuff, you know. So he wasn't really there. And obviously, as I keep saying, I expect a lot more from people. And if I don't see that, I'm not going to give you that. And he gets a below a 5 from me.
Okay. Yeah, I think 4 is fair. Bale, Rash.
Was he playing? Yeah, I saw him walking off the pitch.
You know, pissed off as well.
He was non-existent. Let's be real.
Yeah,
be real, Rash.
Bruv, I didn't see him touch the ball too much. How can I rate his football? I didn't see 2, 3, 2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you'd said 1, I don't think anyone can argue. He literally might as well.
I would have argued.
Okay, I'll go for it 1.
I'm not arguing.
I'm not arguing. He literally was. Yeah, he was atrocious.
Didn't see him, man.
Didn't see him. Jalil, Lucas Moura though.
Oh, their best player. He scared me a few times, bro.
He was ripping Partey and Xhaka towards the end, especially he was giving Partey those step overs, bro.
He walking through them, bruv.
Walking through them.
He won all the free kicks as well. The majority of them anyway. He can get the best out of them. So we haven't they didn't win and he didn't do much, but he can hold a 6. That's the biggest they can get. So he can hold a 6. He's their best player, in my opinion.
Yeah. Obviously, Son didn't really get enough time. So Rash, you can do Lamela.
Hate this guy.
Yeah,
but he come on, change the game, bang the sick goal. Probably gonna get goal of the season. And then he does what he does, get sent off. Great performance. I give him an 8. No, I'm joking.
I'll give him an 8.
I'll give him an 8 for our victory. You played well for us. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You played good. But no, he got the goal, and there's 2 terrific and he brought that energy into the game. He was their liveliest player via more except Mora. So I don't care. He got sent off. I think he had a good game. He challenged, and him getting sent off got us the victory as well. I say a 7. Good game.
I hear that. He made it entertaining as well with the beef, so I hear that.
Man.
Yeah. No, he was just on beef today. To be fair,
You can't stand him. Love that stuff.
Yeah.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane can hold a standard 5. I don't think we can give him any more than that or any less. But look, with the system, I'm going to say this now. We can re-rate Jose as well, yeah? At the end.
Yeah. We can rate Jose. We rate the manager at the end.
With the system Jose's got, he's wasting Harry Kane and Bell. He's wasting them. I'm just saying that. But yeah, he can hold a 5.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, Sissoko came on.
Standard 5.
Standard 5. Yeah, I think that's enough for Spurs. Not very poor performance from them. What we giving Mourinho? Let's do Mourinho now.
He can hold a 3. It was horrible football. Maybe it worked against us last time, but bruv, Mikel played a certain way against him, and he switched it up today. He closed down a few players. Mourinho doesn't adapt, bro. He doesn't adapt. No. He's stuck in the past, bro. So he can hold a 3 for that because he bought them. He gets a 3 for making a right sub from Lamela coming on and changing the game. He brought in a real derby guy. Lamela's been at the club for God knows how long, and he knows what an Arsenal derby is. So he can hold a 3 from me.
Yeah, Rash, what would you have given him?
Yeah, I give him exactly the same, man. His tactics was all wrong today. He thought he could do that. We'll just absorb, and then just catch them on the counter. But there was no counter because our defenders was playing deep, which was better. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, he got it all wrong today, man. I'll say a 3. He done well bringing on Lamela. Out of all the people he could have brought on, I didn't think he was going to bring him on, but he brought him on. And he done the business. He's done what he's supposed to do. So that's why he gets the 3. Other than that, poor tactical display today.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I think that's fair. It'll be interesting to know actually what was Spurs fan. What was Jesse saying about Jose? Did he have any complaints about him?
No, he didn't have complaints about. He had the complaints about Harry Kane and Bell not being utilised the right way. So maybe that's against Jose. And he also got onto Doherty and Reguilon the whole game as well. He didn't really get onto anyone else. Even Sanchez had a poor game. He didn't really get onto them. When I was speaking to him throughout the game, he's just pissed off with his fullbacks really, and obviously
I think Tottenham in general just got outplayed from minute 1 to minute 85. They got outplayed. So yeah, man, let's get on to the winners. Arsenal, Bernd Leno in goal. Rash, I'll come to you first.
Mad. Yeah, because I always say every week, he doesn't have a lot to do. And the one time he gets a shot, he just doesn't save it. You know what I mean? The one good shot, he can't save it. Or the other players, they hit the post and we're lucky. Do you know what I mean? However, towards the end when he was under pressure, he did pop off some good shots and he did catch the ball from the corners rather than parry them out and punch them. Do you know what I mean? And I appreciate that type of goalkeeping. So for me, he gets a 6.
Okay, yeah, 6 is fair. Yeah, I'm going to give him the same. Jalil, Cedric.
Cool, Cedric. He caused a lot of issues. He can hold a 7 today. I'm giving him. I was going to give him. I'm not going to give him a standard 5. He's above a standard, but what he done today, was very positive defensively and offensively. And can I just say something? I didn't know he was that quick. Bro, I didn't know he was that quick. But yeah, man, let me not say too much. He can hold a 7 today, bro.
Yeah,
it's a big win. This is a big game. Then, sorry, just going back. Everyone showed that this was a big game today. I'm just saying that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, 100%. Rash, David Luiz.
Yeah, very calm, very collective on the ball today. I think him and Gabriel were very level-headed. They worked very well today, actually. You know what I mean? And they worked well with their wide defenders as well. Yeah, I'll give him a 7. I think it was solid.
7, yeah. Okay, I think that's fair. I thought David Luiz was pretty good. Gabriel Jalil.
Yeah, he can hold a 7 as well, man. Them two are good together, man. Very good.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, I think 7 is fair for both of them. And Tierney rush.
Got an assist as well.
Yeah,
I'll say he got an 8 today. Okay, I'll give him an 8, a strong 8, matter of fact. And that's only because the only reason why I marked him as an 8 and not even as a 9 or something like that was because, as Jay mentioned a few times earlier on, he was a bit out of position. And it was okay because Xhaka had his back, do you know what I mean? But at the same time, you gotta be on it. Remember what your primary role is. It's a defender, do you know what I mean? So you can't be leaving those type of gaps back. And if you do, you gotta rush back. So that's the only reason why I drop him to an 8. But what an amazing player today, whipping those balls in, running up and down the line. Great play. Going fourth with Odegaard, and when he was going forward with who was just in front of him again?
Smith-Rowe.
Yeah, Smith-Rowe. Them two today, they just had up that side whenever they was on the attack. They just looked very convincing. So
Yeah.
Let's ask a question quickly to both of you. Do you think Mikel sets up for Tierney to get into those spaces and to leave that space empty for Xhaka? Is it Xhaka's fault is it Xhaka we should be looking at when that space is so open? What do you think? I'm just asking. Do you think that's the way Mikel sets it? Because he knows Tierney's so good at attacking. What do you guys think? I don't know.
Yeah,
he must be.
Yeah, Xhaka almost plays as part of a back three, to be honest, sometimes. Because
he always drops into the same position as well. And it's always Tierney's gap. So it's definitely something that Arteta has seen, has tactically made it a part of their attacking team. Do you know what I mean? With Tierney going through and then Xhaka just pulling back and holding that fort in there. And sometimes even Partey will drop when Luis goes forward and stuff like that as well. So there's a good understanding between Partey, Xhaka and the back line.
Yeah, I think, for sure. I think it's to get the best out of Tierney going forward if he has less to think about defensively. And at the same time, it helps Xhaka as well because you have more time on the ball when you kind of get it from the left. If he's getting in the middle, that's when he gets into a little bit of trouble. But there from that side, he has more time to aware, and then he can just do the nice, simple forward passes. So it works well at the moment. It works well. But who have we done? We've just done Tierney. So Jalil, I'll give you Xhaka.
Yeah, Xhaka can hold a 7, man. He can hold a 7. A lot of good tackles. He knew it was a derby. He's been here long enough, so I expected all of that. And I expected him to get a yellow. I expected him to get yellow early on, just to let him. Okay, I'm here. I'm not here to F about. I'm happy. He got stuck in, and I like to see that fight, man. So he can hold a 7, man. He can hold a 7 today.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset even if you gave him an 8 because he had like a really good complete performance today. I didn't really see a mistake from Xhaka today.
I guess the only reason why he couldn't touch an 8. There was some for me. Obviously, we're watching, so Xhaka might not be able to see this. But there were some passes that were on, and it was a bit slow to see them. He'll turn back a bit. To be fair, that's his game. That's his standard. Yeah. That's his standard. So for me, that's cool. If you want to give him an 8, I'm not angry at that because he played well today.
I just think, do you know what it is? I think he was up for the derby and knowing it was a derby, I was expecting him to get a yellow or a red today. He was very disciplined in his position and in his mind. You know what I'm trying to say? I think he had a very sensible game today, man. Like, it was very intelligent. I haven't really seen him be smart in a football match like today. He was very intelligent, man.
Yeah, he was very calm today. I can't really remember a Xhaka mistake off the top of my head.
No,
I remember a couple of times when I said, "Oh, pass it forward," but that's like you said, that's Xhaka, that's his game.
Yeah.
But we know if today, if he'd been sent off, I think it would have been the final no in the coffin. It would have literally been the end of his career. If Xhaka somehow managed to get a red and we lost, there's no way he could come back. He had a very, very sensible game. Very sensible game.
It depends how it would have came for me. The only reason why I say that is because we know VAR don't like us. Let's say something we thought wasn't a bad foul, but Xhaka got caught. Like that. Then I would have been like, got it wrong. But I hear what you're saying. If he did something silly, 100%. It's annoying as it gets because he's done it way too many times, and you don't want to see that in a derby. Of all games, do it against Burnley, do it against them Leeds, do it against them, man. But not Spurs, United. You know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. But Partey, Rash.
And that's why I wanted to give Xhaka the 8 because I think Partey had a 7 game.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
I think I had a 6 game, for honest. I don't know. That's you. You do your thing, and then I'll come in.
You know what? Like, yeah, he was just 8. Do you know what? I actually agree. He was just above average.
Yeah, same.
He was just above average today. I think he hasn't found his stride yet, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah, he's getting better slowly. He was decent in the first half and kind of wore out, and he keeps wearing out second half. He's getting tired.
You can see the fatigue just overpowering him sometimes. Just like, wow, you look 100%. Fatigued, bro.
That's my thing. Exactly, that's my thing, because for us to give him any more than a standard is praising him a bit too much, because we expect what he's doing now. But come on a game, get a goal, get assist, do what you're doing. Just add a bit more to your game. He doesn't know how to shoot, in my opinion, as well.
Oh my gosh, he had like 3 wild ones today. 3 wild ones.
He can't shoot.
Not just today, though. His whole season. Roll Z.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot, bro.
Even at Atletico, he's not really a goal scorer like that. So I don't know why he keeps getting the ball and shooting. However, he's a good player, but for me, there's some stuff still lacking when it comes to him, and that's just me. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to put my hands on it, but because he's such a quality player, he can't get any more until I see a game like the game he had at United. Remember that game at United playing next to El Nene? Them two work perfectly together. Until I see a game like that, you can't. Yeah, for me, his standard is there at the moment.
Yeah, I hear that. That's very fair. And Rash, I'll give you. No, I thought you just did the Partey actually. So Jalil, I'll give you Saka.
Yeah, poor. Yeah, poor. I'll be honest. I understand why he had to come off. I don't think there was an injury, was there?
Nah.
The injury was. Yeah, they said he had a knock.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, that might have been it. Okay, so my thing is maybe Mikel's relying on him a bit too much at the moment. So maybe he's been overworked, especially in training. I don't know if you guys watch the training sessions sometimes. I put it on and he's always doing the most. But for me, he wasn't really there. He could have ripped Reguilon a bit more. To me, he was being a bit too nice. Reguilon, he lost the ball too many times in the final third. When it got to him, the ball will always be lost. I'm gonna have to be honest and give him a 3 today.
Okay, I would have given him a 4, but I understand the 3. But yeah, he played only one half as well. But yeah, he's been a bit off form recently, Saka, since the Benfica second leg where he got the 2 assists. He's been a bit off form since then. So, but he's a young player, so it's gonna happen. So I'm not too worried.
He'll only get better. I'm not upset with him,
No. Yeah. What about Odegaard, Rash?
Big game for Odegaard, man. He's got the goal. He was all over the ground, put in some big tackles, put some great balls through as well. Like I said earlier, we're starting to see what his game's all about. Do you know what I mean? And it's fitting in very well. It's actually exactly what we need. He gets a 9.
Yeah. Okay, 9. I would have given him an 8, but I thought he was my personal man of the match. For me, I think he was my man of the match. Yes, I think he was.
I don't think anyone played better than him on that pitch.
I don't think so. What do you think, Jalil?
Yeah, so for me, I was going to give Odegaard the man of the match, and I was going to give him an 8 as well. I don't think anyone got a 9 or a 10 today, but I'm not mad at him getting a 9. He got the goal to get us back in it. Look, when you get a goal that changes the whole game, and Odegaard changed the whole game, I can understand why Rash gave him a 9. But yeah, I was going to give anyone a 9 today, just because we needed to be a hard hitting performance where we rate them. Do you know what I mean? But we just battered them. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, you know what? Sometimes it's good in a way when you kind of give everyone 7s or 8s rather than have like one guy, most guys on 6s and then 1 9 because he's just bailed you out. Sometimes it's good to be consistent across the board. But yeah, I think a 9 is fair. He had a very good game. Smith Rowe.
Smithy Rowe, he can hold a 7 as well. He was very active, man, and yeah, Doherty. I think Doherty's gonna start sending him some hate mail, because what he done to his career today, bruv, is a bit mad. It's a bit mad. Like you're gonna see some bricks going through Smith Rowe's windows, and it's gonna be anonymous and that. But God knows we know. Do you know what I mean?
Not if he still lives in Croydon, mate.
Yeah, you can't come around there, fam. Can't come around. But yeah, Smith Rowe, I'm so impressed with him. He's so young. He can only get better. He can only get better. You can't get worse because that's And let's be honest. There's some flaws to his games, and I'm sure Mikel and the team's working on that. But for me, he can hold a 7 today, man. He was good, very positive going forward as well, and doing the defensive work. Well, does he run out of steam? Like, does he stop running? Does he stop running?
Lie, yeah.
Hey, see when he gets tired, this is what he does. When he gets tired,
I would have given him an 8,
Yeah, wipe the sweat off.
He got the S with his hair. He gets his hair, got this. Puts on the other side. Gets going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not gonna. One thing I like about Smith Rowe is that he's quite emotionless.
Yeah.
I like that. He's just playing football.
Even when he almost got sent off, do you remember when he put in that tackle and he got the red card and they rescinded it? He was just like,
yeah.
I gotta go. Oh, what should I wait? I'll wait. And then when they said he's on, he's just like, okay, I'm still playing. Yeah. And then he got the ball and scored.
He scored. Handball when he protected his face, the handball.
Oh yeah.
He didn't really care.
Yeah. It's like,
it was a handball, innit?
It's like, whoops, my bad, lads. Nah. You know what? Like I said, I would have given him an 8.
Yeah,
I thought Smith Rowe, he had a run of bad games, but I thought today he was superb. Smith Rowe, he carried the ball so well, and like you said, Rash, I think it's the risky passes. And what I like about him is he passes and moves, never stays still.
He's not on this staying still thing, and he's bang on the first time passes as well. I love that, man.
Bro, he's always pass and move, bro. Always pass and move. Smith Rowe, very, very good game today. And then finally, Lacazette. I was just checking because I have to keep an eye on social media. Halftime, he was getting peppered from Arsenal fans, saying he's crap. He's not a threat. They were calling him Laca threat. It was kind of deep. I don't know. Arsenal fans really don't like Lacazette. I'm a bit surprised, but it is what it is. But
Rash, too many Man United fans. That's why.
Yeah, fam, for real. Because I like Laca. I mean, I know this is not my rating.
These are Arsenal fans on Twitter, bro.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. They got too many Man United fans. It's only United. Maybe, they put it down Laca hard still. Well, go on.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's real spit. Obviously, Rash, this is your rating, innit? So
I'm your one, Rash.
I know. But what are you gonna say? I appreciate it.
I just want to say one thing. Yeah, Laca pressing and the shots he takes off, and he's not scared of no one. He takes challenges. He's not the biggest guy. For me, I hear a lot of United fans chatting about him. For me, he's one of my favorite players to watch. Whether we keep him or not, I doubt we'll keep him because we do need something better. I like the way he plays. I'm just saying, and that's just me.
Yeah, I agree. I like the way Laca played. You just wish he could be a little bit more of a goal threat, more clinical. But yeah, he's a good player, man. No one can take that away from him. Yeah. But Rash, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I think without Laca, a lot of our attacks wouldn't have even happened. Like I said earlier on, he's great at holding up the ball. He's always involved in the build-up play. He's not afraid to take a knock. He's not afraid to go in hard as well. You don't see nothing but heart. Even when he looks exhausted, the man are still putting in the work. Do you know what I mean? I think he's a great football player. I think he's a great player. And in a game like this, I choose him over Aubameyang all the time because of the type of game that it is. It's a derby, and he lets it know that it's a derby. He gets stuck in. I'll say an 8 today for Lacazette.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
And you goal as well.
You got the goal as well. Great pen. And you know what? Yeah, I think for me, what I notice is that when Laca starts up front, we look better as a team.
Yeah,
we always play better as a team when he's through the middle. Like we've won with the Aubameyang in the middle, but we never play as good consistently over the course of a game. But I don't know.
What's funny? When a Lacazette starts, you usually see a Smith Rowe start as well. I've noticed that when he starts too. There's a good relationship between Lacazette, Smith Rowe, and Saka. And it seems to be doing very well with Odegaard as well. Because today they're passing a movement off of each other. It's like they've been playing like half a season at least. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So he done really well, man. I think
you know what? It's a strange one because I look at the way our attacks developing with the Smith Rowe, with the Odegaards, with the Sakas. And sometimes I feel like Aubameyang's the odd man out. Do you know what I'm saying?
He hasn't got link-up play. That's why.
Yeah, but
at the
he's all
same
like,
time, he's more clinical
that's
than
that's
Laka.
yeah.
No, I'm trying to say, if Laka could just be as clinical as he used to be, that would be great. If we could get that Lacazette back, jeez, he was fire.
Yeah, he was, and it's funny because at that time, that Lacazette was a better finisher, but not as good of an all-round player.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like he's
annoying.
worked on his game, but it's at detriment to his goal scoring ability.
Yeah, so let me ask you guys now before we get on to Arteta. If we were to get to the Europa League final, or let's say Europa League final, are you starting Laka? No.
Oh, Laka. I'm starting Laka. I'm not starting Abba.
You wouldn't start
I'm starting Laka, and Smith Rowe has to start and all.
Okay, and how would you go? Would you go the same way as today? Would you have Smith Rowe on the left, or
I'll play exactly the same. I'll play exactly the same team today. Even Saka, even though he didn't play good today, I'll still play him.
Yeah. Saka
if it don't work, I'll bring on Pepe. I would have been on Willian, but I'll bring on Pepe, and that's how it goes. I'll play exactly. It's the strongest team. Yeah,
that team was solid today.
Yeah, that team was solid today. I can't lie. I liked the balance of it. But yeah, this for both of you, obviously. Last but not least, Mikel Arteta.
Okay, so in obviously before it started, they asked him the question, do you know how big this derby is? He goes, I played in the majority at my time at Arsenal when I won them all. Mikel ain't really lost a derby. So Mikel knows what it's like. He was there when he was celebrating the front of all the Spurs fans. Don't get it twisted.
He was. As
well and all. Well, I don't know if he's won them all, but he's won the majority, they said. He won the
majority. He won the majority. Yeah, he won the majority. I think he only lost one.
Yeah. So having said that, he knows what it was about today. For that, he took that into considerations. He didn't disrespect them, and knowing that we got a big game on Thursday and still playing that strong of a team, he can hold it. He can hold an 8. He can hold the same score. I would give the highest man. He can hold an 8.
So you're giving him an 8, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Rash, what are you giving Arteta?
I wouldn't argue with that. We got the win. Tactically got it right. We dominated the whole game. Didn't look worried once, except for the last 5 minutes. As Jalil said, he knows what a London derby is. North London. He knows how serious it is. And you know, it looked like he had the conversations with the players that I wanted Emery to be able to have with them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, well, we seem to let this guy King score for no reason. Make sure he don't score today. Clamp him. Make sure I want 2 men on him. Like, he was like, I'm not having it no more. Make sure this guy doesn't touch the ball. Yeah. If he didn't say that, it's as if he said that. You know what I mean? And I wanted him to say it because that's what I saw. Yeah. So he had enough. It's like he had enough. Like I had enough. Tired of seeing Kane score goals.
Yeah.
Can't stand Lamella. He still scored. But well, if Dele comes on, keep him quiet. Son, make sure everyone knows that he shouldn't be in the starting 11, like Rash said. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is what Arteta. Yeah. Because I want them to know that I weren't just talking shit. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I was really talking real. Son hasn't been performing. Yeah, he was quiet even before he was injured.
Facts, big facts. You called it big facts.
No, I'm trying to say, I'm just watching them guys. I'm just watching them. I see how they play. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like Arteta is like, no, I'm not having this. And you know what? There's nothing for us in this league except this game.
Yeah, except this
There's nothing for us but this game. So let's just do it, innit? And we did it. So yeah, I agree with an 8 for Arteta. I think it was a good tactical display.
Okay. Yeah, man, I can't disagree. I think those were very, very fair ratings. And yeah, you know what? North London derby, hopefully this is a significant boost to the confidence. Get the job done against Olympiacos. Get a nice draw in the quarterfinals. And if we get a nice draw, get to the semis. Once you get to the semis, we know what it's like. It's all to play for.
It's all to play. Say this one thing. Yeah, Arsenal have got a really bad record of playing in Europe and losing their next games. Yeah. Losing the next away game or home game. It doesn't matter. We lose the next game. I think we hadn't won in our last 6 in away games and we hadn't lost in our last 8 after European games in home matches. That's 2 matches back-to-back after European games that we've won. I just want to say that.
Good point. Good point.
So what I'd say is, I was just looking at the table and everything.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Europe is kind of back on.
Which we 3 points off Tottenham?
No, Europa, not top four. Forget top four. Never. Let's not talk about top four.
Oh, fuck you, man! I don't want that, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Like, if we don't beat Europa, we're gonna be in that stupid. I mean, if we don't get Europa, we're gonna be in that stupid new cup that's gonna come.
No. That's only if we finish 7th.
Oh shit! I was looking at 7th. 7th, son. Oh shit.
Yeah. Get 7th off your radar, bro.
Wait. Let me do calculations. I'll tell you something now. Yeah. Who's our next? Can someone find our next 3 games? And I want to.
Yeah, I can get them for you now. West Ham away, Liverpool home, Sheffield United away.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Maybe not. Liverpool's on fire now. I don't think they're gonna let us spank them.
Fire. What did they win today?
Well, we could take Liverpool.
You sure?
Yeah, man, they're beatable.
Yeah, they're beatable now, but they're gonna be back to winning ways soon, isn't it?
Yeah, but we can still take them.
Listen, if we look what it's looking like, I'll be honest. There's 3 teams that's dropping down who can take our 10th position by the end of the season. Is Villa, West Ham, and Everton are looking not likely because they're running their running games so far have all been a lot of losses or draws, maybe 1 or 2 wins in that run. Those are the teams that we need to see consistently get draws or losses, while we have to consistently win. Because next 3 points, we get 9 points, we're moving so high up, it'll be funny where we end up. Do you know what I mean? That's 9 points on the trot. So it's a bit scary. I don't know. Top 4 is obviously not there. Let's not think about that. For me, I thought Spurs had top 4. I can't see it anymore after the loss today. If they beat us today, 100% it's on. Right now, they're looking at Europa again. It's a weird one, man. It's a weird one. And Liverpool as well might not even get Champions League. Even if they win all their games now, they might not get Champions League. How scary is that?
Liverpool's best chance of getting Champions League is by winning the Champions League,
which is doable.
That's the best chance. Which you wouldn't be. I mean, I'll be surprised if Liverpool won the Champions League, but I wouldn't be shocked to the same. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. But let me just ask you guys quick before we wrap things up. Europa League. I'm saying it now. We're through. I don't really care about Olympiacos can't come back from score if we beat us 3-0. I don't care. So in terms of the teams that we could face in the quarterfinals, it'll be either Villarreal, United or AC Milan, Ajax, Rangers, Granada, Spurs, or Roma. One of those teams. Who would you like, and who would you not like the most?
I'd love Granada.
I had a feeling you go for Granada still.
I wasn't gonna go for them.
Who are you gonna go? Who would you want, Joe?
How beautiful would it be to get AC after they spanked United and we got AC and spanked them? How funny would that look?
That'll be funny, but I don't know if that's who we want to play though.
I want them. I think we can beat them. I think it's doable. I saw
we do all right against. We do all right against AC. You know, we
all the time.
Yeah, we do.
Who I don't want is Spurs.
Yeah, I still don't want them.
I don't want Spurs.
I don't want Mourinho in a 2-legged competition. I don't want nothing to do with that guy, bro. That guy will stink the place out like he did today. But I'm not gonna lie, because I think there'll be some fans back for the final.
Yep.
Like there might be like 10, 15, 20,000. I'd love an Arsenal Spurs Europa League final. Imagine beating them to get back in the Champions League.
That'd be mad.
It
would hurt. As good as it feels, it would hurt so much if they beat us to get a cup that we've been fighting for God knows how long. You know?
Yeah.
It would
get Champions League as well.
It would hurt too much.
To be honest, I don't really want to see any British club. I don't want to see United. I don't want to see Tottenham.
Yeah. I don't. You know what? If United win, it doesn't really bother me. They've won it before, and it's not good enough for them, really. So if United win, it doesn't really bother me. And then actually, you know what? If United win it, it means Solskjaer will probably stay even longer. So,
well, apparently he's been offered a deal where he gets 9 million a year, isn't it?
Wow, that's a joke. I was so happy when I saw that. Man said the PE teacher's upgrading, bro.
Saying sign the dotted line. You know what I mean? Ollie's at the wheel.
Ollie's at the wheel, bro.
GCSE PE teacher gone to A levels PE teacher, bro.
Trust me, man's teaching A levels now. Bro.
A levels now. You know what I mean? Take us down to the sports ground.
I want him to.
Let's take them down to the sports ground.
Sports ground now. You know what I mean?
Speak. But listen, man. Obviously, we did what we had to do. It's a shame. Obviously, Big Jess couldn't make it for unfortunate reasons. But big up to Big Jess anyway. I hope you're good, bro. I know you must be hurting right now. But you'll bounce back. You'll bounce back. We all know, we all say all the time, Spurs are a great club. So you guys will bounce back for sure. I was just saying I'm rash there because I knew he wasn't gonna let me get away with that.
No, do you know what it is? What I'm not gonna let him get away with is not being here, mate. Yeah, mate.
I still ain't scared. I still ain't speaking to Rash after that comment he said to Jess, bro. How could you say if you're in a cup and we're in a cup? No, if you're in a cup and we're not in a cup, we're in that cup.
That was like you said, that was too easy for me to just put that as the thing. Like,
man. So you know what? I keep flirting with Instagram. I need to download the app again.
Yeah, no, don't worry, bro. It's funny still. The clip will always be there, G. So you can always send that on to Big Jess. To Big Jess still. Yeah, man. Yeah, because I've already sent it to you, Jalil, so you can just pass it on.
I got it. I'll send it.
Yeah. So but yeah, man, listen, next game Olympiacos on Thursday, we should see through, and then West Ham away next week. What do you guys reckon? Quick snippets ahead of that game, West Ham away.
I think this game that they're playing right now is very important in regards to determining how I think they will perform against us. So don't want to say right now. Let's just see how they get over the line here today against United.
What's the score at the moment?
Still 0-0.
0-0.
And yeah, man. So yeah, let's see. But yeah, you know what? I think just to sum it up, great win for Arsenal. Deserved it. For Tottenham, disappointing result. They didn't. But I guess the highlight of their day will be Lamella's goal, which I don't think he'll ever forget. KD, big up KD in the building, saying what a whack game. Hey, bro, I don't think the game was that bad. I know you just didn't want us to win, bro. But it's so good.
That's why the comments is quiet today, because we got nothing but smiles on our face. I can't say nothing.
I had a feeling that would happen because I remember, when it was, when Harry Kane hit the post, Ed was like, "Oh, I was gonna grill Jalil if that went in." So, but as you see, all Ed said today is great win for Arsenal.
You see, when we win,
silence. But it's all good. That's what we're here for. But
and that's what I love. That's my pleasure. Yeah, that's my pleasure, because when we're making an 11 best 11, better comments. No Arsenal man's getting in this team. No Arsenal man's this. Arsenal dead. Yeah. I'll accept all of that. But you can't beat us. United can't beat us. Spurs can't beat us. We dead.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, you know what? Hey, that's what better way to round it off. It's true. And yeah, man, we go again. Obviously, people smash that like button. If you're new and check this out, do subscribe. We're going to be back. Let me just check quickly now. Actually, if there's any midweek games. I hope not.
What you run, John?
Go on.
Just want to ask, man. I want to ask Jalil. What's going on with Martinelli, fam?
Boy.
A lot of people keep asking. People phoning my phone. Yo, Rash, you know stuff. What's going on with Martinelli? I'm like, let me ask Jay.
Look, I'll tell you this. So I've been watching a lot of training stuff, yeah? And Martinelli seems happy. Did you see the other night when obviously El Nene came on and he banged that goal? Martinelli ran up to him and they started doing this to handshake, like joking around, like, you play tag. Like, he's happy. Do you know what the funny thing is? And I've heard this from a lot of people that I know. He's happy at the club. My only issue at the moment, I'm getting a bit worried. Is he that happy that he's happy to go on loan, or he's happy to not play? Because is he being wasted? And I hear a lot of people saying, oh, he's only 19, you know, he's gonna get his chance. But when games were winning, like the Olympiacos game, we were winning, yeah. Should he not have come on instead of like all these other players?
Look,
Yeah.
to know what it is, there hasn't really been a lot of commentary on how his injury is developing, how he's getting over it. Because remember, he had a really big injury. He came back, had 2 games or 3 games, and then he got hurt again. And to me, what I'm hoping it is that Mikel said, look, I think we rushed your recovery. Yeah. And in reality, you shouldn't have come back yet. Yeah, you've come back and you're feeling a little twinge. So let's just wait till you're young. Don't want to ruin your career now. You get me, putting too much pressure on you and then you can't recover. Take it easy. Don't worry. You got like a long-term deal with us. You ain't going nowhere. Enjoy your football, enjoy the training, and you'll get your chance if you just keep on coming. I'm hoping that's the conversations that's been happening, because I'm trying to think, why would he not? And I do remember it was a really serious injury that he came off of the back.
Yeah, knee injury.
A lot of people don't even come back from them. Do you know what I mean? So, and he came back quicker than it was anticipated, at least about 2 months before he was supposed
2 months,
to.
yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I think he just rushed that, and I think Mikel is doing what Arsenal don't usually do, because we destroy our players. Yeah, we're bringing them back too quick. They get injured really bad. They have maybe 6 or 5 surgeries in their career with Arsenal. It's no good. So I'm hoping that's the little curve that we're trying to see in regards to how our manager manages our teams from now on.
I'll tell you what though. I think you're totally spot on with the rushing back thing, because if we look at it, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Mikel doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't rate him. He doesn't like him." If he didn't rate him, why the hell would you put him in a big game against Chelsea for the first game back? And get off the win. After that, he got injured again. Maybe you're right. Maybe he did come back a bit early, but I was happy he came back because he brought a whole different passion to the team where everybody was running. Remember when Banyang wasn't playing? I was looking at Smith Rowe, I was looking at Laka. Everybody was running. His tempo changed the whole game. So his tempo is too much, though. You know, it's for Champions League game, not for games against Burnley. Do you know what I mean?
It is. You're right. You're right.
But you know what? I feel like with Martinelli, the most important thing is at this point, let's get to the summer. Let's have a proper break, which we didn't get last year because of Corona. Let him come back for pre-season, a proper one. And then let's see what happens then. They can have the discussion. You stay on loan. Because if Martinelli goes on loan, he's not the type that's going to go on loan to like a whack team. You will end up going on loan to like a Leipzig. And then that's actually a great move for him. Do you see what I mean? So, yeah. It's a shame that he's not getting to playing time on the bench, but there's no reason to panic yet. It's a bit concerning, but no need to panic yet. Until you see Martinelli start creeping, getting his agent to come out with small little quotes about being unhappy and stuff, that's when you can get worried.
That's what I was going to say. So if you look at the two things, look at Balogun. He's always unhappy on the bench. But if you look at Martinelli, Martinelli's always happy. So there's 2 different streams we have here. Balogun always stressed. It got out, but he obviously spoke to his teammates. Maybe it's Eddie, Ketia, Saka. I'm not really happy, but how am I not playing? Do you know what I mean? Whereas Martinelli just looks happy. Man didn't even play it, and Nene, one of his good mates, scored a banger, and he ran up on him. This, I mean, like a good friend should do. He is happy to be at the club. That's the only difference.
You know what it is as well, Jay? Yeah, it's about backgrounds as well. You know, like them men, like Brazil's not easy, bruv. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's hard living from birth till death. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And when you can make enough money to get it out and send your peeps back some money back home and stuff like that, you're just happy to be here as well, and you're appreciative. One thing I know about the Brazilian people, they give a lot of credit to God. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And actually, and they're very grateful as well. So I can't see him being one of those guys to throw their rattles out of the plan. Maybe when they get a bit older, they get a bit stroppy, the Luizes and the Williams and them things like that. But when they're in their youth, a lot of them, I'm happy to be here, but I was wearing barefoot a minute ago, and now man's got a yard. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I hear that. You know what? I think that was well said by both of you still. But yeah, no need to panic yet, especially not when we win the North London derby. So, but yeah, so I checked the games. Actually, Chelsea are playing on Wednesday. So we'll do our debate show on Tuesday again. Then we'll go back to the Wednesdays because when there's no more Champions League. But just a quick decision or ask for you guys, Jalil and Rash. Tuesday, do we do the full back show, or do we switch it up, take a break from that, and do the generational talent debate?
I think we got to do the fullbacks. I think we got to ride this one to the end. We got to complete it.
Cool. So it's fullbacks and it'll be keepers. Let's see. Big up the Opinionated Gooner. Subscribe to his channel, people. Big up, you guys. I just joined. Big performance from the man. The Mourinho played an attacking team defensively. Well said. Well said. Played right into our hands. Really pleased for the lads.
You know, I saw Opinionated Gooner. I saw your pre-match routine and everything. You had no faith. You don't want
faith.
No faith at all.
Yeah, I saw that.
And see this, brother. I hope you ate your words. If you say that now, you know what I mean. I got respect for you, brother.
I think
them added pressures there.
Yeah, that's what I said previous on.
I know he's laughing. I know he's laughing.
Yeah. No, I know he's laughing, but big him up still. All right, Tuesday is 6:30. Fullbacks should be a good one. Yeah, wait. KD's saying Arsenal top 6 incoming. Hey, stop the hate, G. Stop the hate. He's really hating, bro. Yeah, he's saying I ain't humble pie. He ain't humble pie. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about still. That's what it's about. But listen, people, we're going to be back on Tuesday, 6:30. Best fullbacks of the 2000. Make sure to set your reminders for that one. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And over the next couple of months or so, as things start to open up, we will start to have discussions about maybe bringing this to a live studio. So that's something that maybe we can start bringing you guys once a week. Should be make it more interesting, more of a live feel to it. So yeah, but that's if everything goes well with the corona pandemic and everything else. But for the time being, it's been a pleasure. Great show. And have a good evening, guys, or good evening, as Emily would have said. And that's just I
hope not. Do you know what? Wait, before you go, I hope we do get Emery, bruv. It will be good for him to have a meeting to speak about Arsenal and go, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey,
he was well mannered though, innit? Before he even spoke, he'll be like, "So, what do you think of the game? Good evening. The game. We try. He looked like he was in pain when he was speaking, innit?
So true. But every time, like, even if the report asked him the longest asked question, good evening.
Good evening.
Every time,
respectful man.
Big up every. Listen, people, we're out. Real Ball Talks out. Like the video, subscribe. Peace, people. Peace, Jalil and Rash. Peace.
Peace, love.